So here we are at part 4 and a bonus video which I said I'm going to do. Now today we're going to be covering two techniques which are going to be used today. First, focus pulling, and the second is the sliding shots. Now if you have not watched the first 3 parts, I recommend you to watch it right here so that you'll know how these shots are able to integrate to a bigger B-roll footage. So without further ado, let's move on to the first technique, which is called focus pulling. So as a start, what you want to do is get your DSLR or mirrorless and set it to manual focus. Now it's preferred if you have a lens of aperture 2.8 or below, so that you will get a very nice bokeh and pulling effect. If you have a higher f-stop, the effect will not be as nice. Before we move on to what is behind the screen, the technique is essentially turning the lens manually in a slow and consistent pace. So you want to set your camera to manual. So for the Sony system, whatever is highlighted in focus is in red. So this is how we're gonna do. We're gonna go from somewhere that is unfocused, and then we're gonna gently turn it until it becomes red, and then pull it out. You can also use another trick, meaning you can set it to autofocus once you're in manual focus. So you auto tune it for you, and you get it focused. So you can gently just glide in from where it's not focused into where it's focused. So you want to do this a few times until you can get it in the correct position. Now it will take more than just one try to be able to get the shot done. So you'll need a lot of practice and even months of experience to be able to get the perfect shot. Now in the film industry out there, there's literally one person which does this all day, and the role is called focus puller. I'm not kidding you. I'm serious about this. So now let's move on to the second technique, which is called the sliding shots. Now what you need is either a towel or shirt to be able to get you this effect. So what you have to do is basically place your camera on the towel and then gently pull it either from your subject or towards the subject in a slow and gentle pace. You might not get it in the first try, so just keep doing it until the movement and the shot is smooth. You also can consider combining the first technique as well as this second sliding technique to be able to give you a very interesting effect. So of course, if you have money to spare, you might not need to do this manually. I personally have an electronic slider right here. What I have here is a smarter slider mini, which costs about 300 USD. If you do not have the cash for it, just keep practicing the first technique which I mentioned, which can be done with a very simple fabric. I hope these two techniques which I mentioned today has helped you to be able to improve the quality coming out of your B-rolls. Now they literally cost nothing but takes tons of practice to be able to get the nice effect that you're looking for. So do not give up and keep working on it. Now if you find this video helpful, do also help me to share with your friends so that you'll know what are the different techniques that can be used without spending a single buck. Do give me a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet so that you will be up to date with the content that's coming out of my channel. Do also ring the notification bell so that it will give you a notification regarding my next upload. If you can't wait for the next video, do check out my photography playlist right here, which I cover different photography tips. It will not only help you with the techniques which I mentioned, but many other things as well. If not, I'll see you in the next video.